포틀랜드, 미국에 있는 밀리터리에서 있는 군인이 한국까지 비행기를 17시간 정도 운행을 하면서 지구는 100% 평평하더라고 이렇게 올린 영상이 있습니다. 그래서 참고로 이제 포틀랜드를 볼 것 같으면 북아메리카 여기 보시면 여기가 이제 포틀랜드고 보실 겁니다. 포틀랜드 여기서 이제 한 17시간 정도 되는 거리를 나와서 한국, 서울, 이런, 기지에 왔다, 이런 얘기를 하는데, 이분이 이제 그 밀리터리에서 근무를 하신 분이고, 아까 전에 말씀드린 이제 포틀랜드에서 서울까지 그 비행기를 17시간 동안 몰고 왔는데, 결국에는 평평하다, 이 얘기를 하고 있습니다. 자이로스코프는 독립적으로 작동하는 기계고, 다른 외부의 영향을 받지 않는다라는 얘기를 이제 그 밀리터리, 미군이 이제 얘기를 하고 있는데, 그 중력이 잡아 당긴다 이런 게 다 거짓말이고, 그리고 자이로스코프에는 어떤 자석이라든가 어떤 형상으로 자이로스코프를 이렇게 망가뜨릴 수는 없다. 여기 자이로스코프가 요게 여기 있으면 여기도 이렇게 똑같이 수평이 돼야 돼요. 근데 이렇게 내려온다 그러면 요게 다 표시가 된다는 거죠.
Now the unit is very finely balanced so that even when it's not powered, it will fall to almost level. And the reason for that is that it will speed up the alignment process when you turn on the power. Since the gyroscope is almost aligned with the level, it won't take long for the correcting mechanisms to fine-tune back to true level. So even though this is an electric attitude indicator, I'll just reposition the camera underneath and I'll have it looking straight up underneath the gyro so it's oriented in its normal operating position, and you can see the pendulous vanes from underneath. But just note how they are in fact just opening and closing that one port. There are 4 ports like that, and it is the air pressure coming out of those ports, either blocked or opened by the pendulous vanes, that does the correcting. So this is a bit awkward because I've got the camera pointing straight up and it's a bit hard for me to see what's actually in the video, but I'm holding the gyro directly above the camera, so we're now looking at the pendulous vanes. Now what I'm going to do is cage the gyro so that the body of the gyro does not move as I tilt and rotate the attitude indicator myself. Now when I roll left and right, you can see very clearly that pendulous vane is swinging left and right in accordance with the roll. When I move the gyro fore and aft, pitching, you can see that the other pendulous vane is also swinging fore and aft. Now it is that movement which either covers or uncovers the air port and causes the correction to occur on the gyro, and that's why it is able to always self-correct back to level. So let's take a look at this pendulous vane in action. Now when I move that gyro fore and aft, you can see the pendulous vane is either opening the port or closing the port. Now what is occurring on the other side is the opposite. When this side is closed, the other side is open, and when this side is wide open, the port on the opposite side is closed. And it is the direction of the misalignment that determines which air port is going to be open, and therefore the gyro is going to be corrected by the air pressure coming out of that side. Now you'll see that if I move the bottom of the gyro towards the front of the unit is at the left of the video. If I move that bottom part towards the front, you'll see that this side port is closed. Now if I reverse the unit, turn it around, and again move the bottom of the gyro towards the front of the unit, which is now at the right of the video, you'll see the port is open. So that's the opposite of what we had on the other side of the unit.
Gyroscopic precession of course applies here. The momentum of the gyro will move the force 90 degrees in the direction of the spin. So now the force is here, and thus
and you can see in real time that the instrument will erect just fine even with the case tilted. So let's start that timer. Now it's going to take several minutes. I'll just come back once it has erected and we'll continue the rest of the demonstration. So now you can see the instrument has erected correctly and it is showing a nose down attitude, which is the correct indication for the position of the instrument as it stands. So now we'll take it off the speaker, put it down to level, and you can see it's showing the straight and level indication. So whatever the aircraft does, the instrument is going to show the pitch and roll attitude correctly of the aircraft. So the initial orientation of the artificial horizon case is completely irrelevant because the internal mechanism is constantly self-correcting with respect to the direction of down, and that's the direction objects fall, and it determines that level is perpendicular to the direction that objects fall, and that is why
여기 자이로스코프가 요게 여기 있으면 여기도 이렇게 똑같이 수평이 돼야 돼요. 근데 이렇게 내려온다 그러면 요게 다 표시가 된다는 거죠. 자이로스코프는 독립적으로 작동하는 기계고 다른 뭐 외부의 영향을 받지 않는다라는 얘기를
아니나 다를까 이게 정신이 나간 애들 영상을 이제